Obesity-related hormonal changes represent one of the most underestimated yet potent risk factors for ovarian cancer, a disease that often hides in silence until it has reached an advanced stage. Excess body fat is not an inert mass of stored energy. It is an active endocrine organ that continuously releases hormones and inflammatory molecules into the bloodstream. Among these, estrogen, insulin, and certain growth factors play central roles in ovarian cell regulation. When obesity persists, estrogen levels rise unnaturally, particularly because fat tissue itself produces estrogen after menopause, when the ovaries have stopped. This excess estrogen, combined with insulin resistance and chronic low-grade inflammation, creates a biochemical environment where normal ovarian cells are more likely to undergo abnormal division, accumulate DNA damage, and escape the body's natural control mechanisms. Over time, this hormonal imbalance fuels the formation of ovarian cysts, increases oxidative stress, and encourages the kind of cellular proliferation that can turn malignant. The danger is particularly pronounced in women who gain significant weight after their reproductive years, when ovarian tissue becomes more vulnerable to hormonal disruption. High levels of circulating insulin and insulin-like growth factor, IGF-1, can also amplify cell signaling that promotes tumor growth. Meanwhile, inflammation generated by visceral fat, fat stored around the abdomen, acts like a constant chemical whisper telling cells to divide faster and ignore normal boundaries. These complex interactions mean that obesity, even in the absence of genetic mutations, can rewire hormonal pathways that once protected women from ovarian disease. The warning is serious, but it also points toward powerful, natural opportunities for prevention. One of the most effective strategies is dietary modulation of estrogen metabolism, the way the body processes, uses, and eliminates estrogen. Certain foods contain plant compounds that can help balance this system, and among the most remarkable are flax seeds and pumpkin seeds. These seeds are rich in lignans, a class of phytoestrogens, natural, plant-based compounds that resemble human estrogen but act more gently within the body. Rather than raising estrogen levels, lignans help regulate them by competing for estrogen receptor sites and encouraging the body to convert strong estrogens into weaker, less carcinogenic forms. Flax seeds, in particular, have been extensively studied for their hormone-modulating properties. They contain secoisolaricyrresinol diglucoside, SDG, a lignin that the gut microbiota converts into enterolactone and enterodiol, compounds known to support balanced estrogen metabolism and reduce hormone-driven cancer risk. Regular flaxseed consumption has been shown to lower circulating estrogen levels, improve lipid profiles, and decrease inflammatory markers, all critical factors in protecting ovarian health. Ground flaxseed is more effective than whole because it allows for better nutrient absorption. A tablespoon or two per day, sprinkled over oatmeal, yogurt, smoothies, or salads, is enough to begin influencing hormonal balance. Pumpkin seeds complement this protection beautifully. They are rich not only in lignans but also in zinc, magnesium, and healthy fats, nutrients that support hormone production, immune function, and ovarian tissue integrity. Zinc, in particular, is essential for the enzymes involved in DNA repair, while magnesium reduces inflammation and oxidative stress. A handful of pumpkin seeds daily, either roasted as a snack or added to meals, provides a steady dose of these protective nutrients. Together, flax seeds and pumpkin seeds create a gentle but powerful nutritional rhythm that helps the body maintain hormonal harmony. However, dietary adjustments must work alongside lifestyle interventions to have their full effect. Weight management through balanced eating and consistent physical activity remains the cornerstone of prevention. Even modest weight loss, 5 to 10% of body weight, can significantly reduce estrogen levels and insulin resistance. Exercise, especially aerobic activity combined with resistance training, improves hormone sensitivity and reduces chronic inflammation. Walking, cycling, or yoga practiced regularly not only helps balance metabolism but also supports lymphatic circulation, which is essential for detoxification and immune surveillance in the pelvic region. Reducing intake of high glycemic foods, processed meats, and saturated fats further strengthens this defense system. These foods contribute to insulin spikes, oxidative damage, and inflammatory cascades that worsen hormonal imbalance. Replacing them with fiber-rich vegetables, legumes, and whole grains enhances estrogen clearance through the liver and gut. Fiber binds excess hormones and helps excrete them naturally, preventing their reabsorption into circulation. A daily diet rich in leafy greens, cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and kale, and colorful fruits provides additional antioxidants and phytochemicals that protect ovarian cells from oxidative DNA damage. Hydration and digestive health also play subtle but crucial roles in hormonal regulation. The gut microbiome, especially species that metabolize lignans, acts as a hormonal filter. A diet that includes fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, and sauerkraut helps maintain these beneficial bacteria, ensuring optimal conversion of plant compounds into active forms that protect the ovaries. Adequate hydration aids this process, as water is necessary for both digestion and hormone elimination. For women already at risk, those with family histories of ovarian or breast cancer, polycystic ovarian syndrome, POS, or insulin resistance, these preventive measures carry even greater importance. Integrating flax seeds and pumpkin seeds into daily meals can be a simple yet powerful act of self-protection. These foods don't just influence hormones, they help rebuild the body's internal rhythm, reminding it how to regulate naturally, to balance excesses and restore calm to a system under strain. Beyond nutrition, attention to emotional and sleep health also matters. Chronic stress raises cortisol, a hormone that indirectly disrupts estrogen and insulin balance. Prioritizing sleep, mindfulness, and relaxation helps keep this cascade under control. When the mind is calm, the endocrine system stabilizes and inflammation decreases, conditions that protect the ovaries as much as any supplement or diet can. The message is clear. Obesity-driven hormonal changes are not inevitable, nor are their consequences irreversible. Each small daily choice, a handful of seeds, a brisk walk, a plate filled with plants instead of processed foods, rewires your internal environment toward protection instead of vulnerability. The ovaries, though hidden deep within the body, respond profoundly to what you feed them and how you live. The beauty of prevention lies in its simplicity. You don't need expensive interventions to alter hormonal destiny. You need consistency and awareness. Ground flax seeds at breakfast, pumpkin seeds in a salad, an active day, restful sleep, and a diet filled with natural colors. All of these send your body the message that balance is being restored. Over time, inflammation subsides, estrogen normalizes, and the biochemical whispers that encourage cancerous growth begin to fade. The warning about obesity and ovarian cancer is a call to attention, but also a call to empowerment. The body, when nourished wisely, knows how to heal, rebalance, and protect itself. Prevention begins with seeds, literally and metaphorically, planted through daily choices. Each meal becomes a quiet act of defense, each movement a declaration of vitality. When hormones, metabolism, and nourishment align, the body's natural intelligence takes over, and the risk of disease is replaced by the resilience of health.